topping our world lead today, authorities are expanding the search area for more debris from Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 after confirming that a piece of wing found on an island off the coast of Madagascar last week does in fact belong to a Boeing 777. That is the same model as MH370, which disappeared without a trace 17 months ago. 239 people were on board. Let's get right to CNN's aviation correspondent Renee Marsh. Renee, no other Boeing 777s have crashed or vanished in that part of the world. So what is left to determine as to whether or not this was part of MH370? It couldn't have been a part of anything else, right?
You're absolutely right. And from what we know right now, it sure looks like it would be a part of MH370. But the only way to know for certain is to examine it. And that is set to get underway this Wednesday. Soon after, we should know for sure if this is the first piece of tangible evidence from that missing plane.
Inch by inch of Reunion Island shoreline searched, and every object that washes ashore is under scrutiny by investigators looking for parts of the missing Malaysia airliner. Meantime, the hunt for even more aircraft debris has now expanded to nearby Seychelles and Mauritius Islands. CNN on board a boat with volunteers laser focused on finding anything floating at sea that could belong to a plane. So far, none of the new debris is as promising as this find. Officials now confirm this airplane part found last week is indeed piece of a Boeing 777's wing.
It's a Boeing 777 parts, but whether it is MH370 parts yet to be verified. I want to emphasize that it's yet to be verified.
Investigators will run tests to verify if it's part of the missing plane. The French lab where the flaperon will be examined has sophisticated equipment and expertise to quickly identify which plane it belongs to. The paint is one of the many things they will examine.
Unfortunately, until we find the main wreckage on the bottom of the ocean, none of the pieces that we find in between now and then are going to solve the riddle or satisfy the government agencies or the families involved.
Steve Wang's mother was on board MH370. He tells CNN's Will Ripley he still listens to the last voicemail she sent him. But even if this is confirmed to be part of the missing plane, Wang says it won't bring closure.
I think the only closure will come at the time when they find the plane and find everybody and find the truth.
How was the meeting?
Monday, a high-level logistics meeting in Paris between Malaysian officials and French investigators before Wednesday's tests are done to determine if this is the first piece of tangible evidence connected to aviation's biggest mystery.
Well, the question has been asked if the part is in France, speaking of that debris, why hasn't the analysis started yet? And it really looks like this is coming down to logistics, making sure all of the proper protocol is followed and all the necessary parties who are part of the investigation are there. We do know that members who were there in this high-level meeting that we saw happen in Paris today, they're expected to go to the lab and get their initial look at this piece of the debris that is a Boeing 777 tomorrow.
Piece of the debris, piece of the puzzle. Renee
Yes.
Marsh, thank you so much.